This is so lame. Technology is never going to be useful in my classroom. Hi, I'm Kelcey Saunders and I'm a high school Spanish teacher. If you would like to provide your students with new ways in which to learn Spanish, I suggest using the BBC Languages website. The website contains many different resources that you can use to help your students become more proficient in Spanish. On the website, there is a quiz that students can take so that you can properly gauge their proficiency in Spanish to help you adequately prepare your lesson. Knowing your students' skill sets can help you plan your lesson around their prior knowledge so that you avoid reteaching concepts they already know, and also so that you do not accidentally skip over information they are unfamiliar with. Also, if you get stuck when planning a lesson, there are resources on BBC Languages that can aid you in planning an engaging lesson for your students. Aside from BBC Languages helping you teach your lessons to your students, you can also encourage your students to use other resources on the website in order to perform better in your class. You could assign crossword puzzles for your students to complete to help them learn vocabulary, or you could just have them watch videos on the site to improve their listening and comprehension skills. Another way you can use BBC Languages to engage your students is by encouraging them to like BBC Languages on Facebook. This way they will be able to practice their Spanish while using social networking sites, which allows them to have fun while expanding their knowledge. I have found that using BBC Languages helps engage my students in language learning by integrating something they are familiar with, technology, with an unfamiliar language. Because these methods of learning are familiar to them, they are less intimidated by a new language and are more apt to learn the language as best they can. Technology really is useful in the classroom.